otito ka m ga-enye gị Chukwu na-agbara m ọgụ bịa ka ị nara ekele m ekele ka m ga-enye gị otito ka m ga-enye gị Chukwu na-agbara m ọgụ bịa ka ị nara ekele m
ekele ka m ga-enye gị otito ka m ga-enye gị Chukwu na-agbara m ọgụ bịa ka ị nara ekele m ekele ka m ga-enye gị otito ka m ga-enye gị Chukwu na-agbara m ọgụ bịa ka ị nara ekele m
nkọwa mmeso ọma Chukwu n'ebe m nọ chi ga-eji chi ga-abọ ngụkọwara ebube ya agaghị m akọcha ya akọcha amaghị m ebe m ga-ebido ebido amaghị m ebe m ga-akwụsị akwụsị Chineke adị egwu ọ bụ amama amasị amasị Chukwu juru igwe jụọ elu ụwa onye bi n'igwe were ụwa mee mgbakwasị ụkwụ ya eze bịa nara ekele m Chukwu bịa nara otito m asị n'ọnụ m bụrụ sọ ọnụ ozu gị nye gị ekele arụ m niile bụrụ ọnụ ọnụ ozu ịkọwa mmeso ọma gị eze m bịa nara ekele m bịa nara otito m bịa nara ọjịja mma
ekele ka m ga-enye gị
onye ọma onye amụma Chukwu nara ekele ekele
ekele ka m na-enye gị otito ka m na-enye gị ekele ka m na-enye gị otito ka m na-enye gị si na-agbara m ọgụ echetara m ihe mere n'ime ndụ m n'arọ 2021 n'anya bụ ụbọchị n'isi ụtụtụ anọ m na be m mfụ ka ndị yunifọm jupụtara na be m na ụgbọala ha bụ ebegasị anọ m na tempụl na-atụ nzu ụtụtụ ha wee bịa nwesị ha onye kụrụ na-achọ asị m ọ bụghị m nwe ebe a sị na ọmụnwa nwe ya ha jụọ m ọ bụghị m nwa bụ onye chiri ọzọ bụ ogbuefi nsị na ọmụnwa asị nọ na be m ka ha bịara o wee sị m na ha bụ ndị drọg na ha bịara ka a saghachi ebe m ka a mara ihe butere ụdị mbuli elu a wee sị ha ebee ka a ga-ebido maka na clear conscience bears no accusation anyị ebido n'elu ka anyị ebido n'ala asị m ka agbago n'elu n'elu anyị bidoro ebe anwa ha nenecha ka ha na-enene nke a na-asach ha nọkwa na kọlụ na-agbakwa onye zitere ha na onye osi imi achacha n'elu onwere ihe afụrụ agbarata n'ala asachiwakwa onwere ihe afụrụ awesị m n'eziokwu na onwere ihe afụrụ mana na ọda si ọka wee bịa na mma eso ha ka onye isi ha n'ọka wee fụ m mụ na ha werekwa wee jebe n'ọka o nwerekwa ihe etinyere m ịga mana anyị ruru n'ọka anọkọ m n'ebe asị m nọrọ na palọ ha madam wee bịa madam wee sị m na eziokwu na o nwere ihe afụrụ n'ebe na be m na ya ga-asịkwana ka ya jide m maka na o nwere ihe ọbụla ha fụrụ mana ya na-asị m ngwa mụ naba na aka m dị ọcha n'ofu ụbọchị ahụ ha kpọkwa m wee jee ka natakwa na be m ọ bụrụ ndị osi imi ọ bụrụ ndị obi ọjọọ
agaghị m eri otuto ruru gị.
Good morning viewers all over the world. Egwu ihe nụrụ kịta agba egwu si na ngalaba na-afụ gbasara mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo Ugochi ọdịnala temple a na-akpọ Nkwa group led by me. Ọ bụ na like nya bụ egwu jee na our YouTube channel, Audio Mark, the iTunes and rest of them. It's on your baby download. Yes. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, call me Ogbuefi Eze-Ana Ugochi no Rifted. Rifted in Anambra State. Ma mkpọkwazi m Akajigo. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja Ugochi ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission rụkwa onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. No bachita no gawa nke eziokwu. Today's topic is more you should know about dreams and mediums. Or less dreams and mediums. Dreams and mediums. Now I'll be so quite clear. But before we dive into today's lecture proper, important announcement. We are still in January. Our group Joshua for the month is still ongoing. And you can join us anywhere you are all over the world. Bakanike goes to Lebanon. All of our Jambuniano Ajeputi, Ajesigo Nebuni or Tutunde Madin. But as you all know, the way we do our things in the temple, we don't share testimonies on social media or even in Ezioku TV. But I can tell you, Ike and Ajana actually. I am military to Aja here carry 3 years now. Yes, this show to a door in my temple, Georgia, go for Kubio Kunis in this in your life. It was I guess to be done your badger, but see pass on Conwa, I get generally, where you honor the Jeme Saraka. Jena walk a late and then be the Chuaji him man. Bagotana in the temple, Chuaja to entities of power, Snahamad. Jena even tried a wig, Napaja Saraka. One night I carried home, one night Chuaja. So everyone is interested in they join here. He gave me he made token donation. Forward on me a 3 prayer requests. I get the better altar. Actually, I need to put till on wow. Then I was the adjutant when Ankuzia. More nature, Kabala family. More nature is where I am monthly rituals. Chat me on this WhatsApp number 0805 7837 I repeat 0805 7837 or 0813 8243 871. I repeat 0813 8243 871. Then let's proceed. Remember our topic today, more about medium, dreams and medium. No, I'll be so quiet. Now let's proceed. I have explained so many times in my previous lectures everything you need to know about dreams. And today we want to explain it further and to tell you all you need to know about mediums. There are so many ways in order to receive message from what is happening in the spiritual realm. And it is only when you presented yourself in a manner that will be suitable for your spiritual upliftment and refreshment. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that for somebody to receive message, most of the times it normally happens when you are at a quiet place? Yes. Or when you are passing so many things, challenges of life, when you are sober, when you are in a state of reflecting. Have you ever asked yourself? Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that if more choice goes, most of the times, sometimes they call you or suddenly you see a vision? Have you asked yourself? We are going to look into all these areas today. So today's lecture is very unique. If you are not permitted to see this my video, meaning you are under the influence of my voice right now, you are blessed. Because today's message is going to be a liberating force to many. So if this year, the only thing we can do for now, I will tag the person, share this message, Tell people about our administration and they shall be well with you. So what I'm saying in essence is that there are so many ways people encounter Chukwu Okike. Yes, via his forces. Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile onye ike niile si n'aka ya abịa cannot be seen by human being, no matter how perfect you are. You can only be permitted to encounter the elemental beings, entities of powers, and rest of them. Ndị ichie, ndị aka na ndị egede, ndị anịkanta na ndị gboo, you will encounter it. Depend on how open you are na spiritual wise. However, but Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile, no human being can see Chukwu Okike pụrụ ime ihe niile while he on earth. You know why? No human being can withstand the vibration and radiation of divinity. That is pure truth. Then, what I want to tell you, but from time to time, we human beings, we normally encounter supernatural forces. Sometimes we are permitted to see what is happening in the medium. Those things we are seeing, we can see them via dreams, via projection, or so some people call it soul travel, or via deep meditation, or via intuition, or what you call intuition perception. So all these avenues is avenue we normally use in order to elevate our spiritual being. By so doing, we'll be able to connect to higher beings. Then it happens naturally. So what I want to tell you is that I'm about to advise you and tell you why you should always look deep and put yourself in a state where you can be able to receive this kind of messages. Yes, these messages cannot just come ordinarily if you do not expose yourself and open your heart in order to be connected. I have told you many times, giving you some illustrations, that as you are now hearing my voice, Eze-Ana TV signal is on the air. And if for any reason you want to be seeing Eze-Ana TV, draw it to your visuals, as in to be seeing it with your naked eyes, you have to do the needful. Yes, the needful you have to do is you have to do the necessary connections. Put your television, look for strong decoder, look for the dish, mount it in order to draw the signal the way you can see it. That you are not seeing Eze-Ana TV in your house does not mean that Eze-Ana TV is not in the air. And that's why I normally tell you that what you don't know remains a mystery to you and not to all. If you are knowledgeable, you be a master. If you lack knowledge, you be a slave. So, life is all about you on your job. It's a duty of every child to learn the language of his parents. If for any reason any child refuses out of his own ignorance to learn the language of his parents, that particular child will be isolated. It's just a matter of time. So it's our duty to learn the spiritual language. And that is why I'm here today to share with you. What I'm telling you is that there are so many ways we human spirits can abstract information from the medium, from the other world. Okay, let me put it in more simple way. No one more. Because you can only. But you must present yourself in order to be able to withstand the vibration of one more. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ have encountered Chukwu Okike by hearing. Agwara ngire nwere ụfọdụ by seeing. I will give instances. Agwara ngire nwere ndị bụ clairvoyants and clairaudients. Ndị na-afụ afụ na ndị na-anụ anụ. Gwakwa ngire nwere ndị bụ intuitively awakened. Intuition, their intuition is very perfect. But I know some instances that me, one of the greatest gifts I have is intuition. Sometimes before anything will happen, if you be intuitively, I will feel it. The voice will come. And once the thing happened, whether I took those things seriously or not, whenever the thing happened, I will say be informed that so dream or so vision or so intuitive message you received the other time has come to fulfill today. So every human being has a way of receiving message. Like me, I'm not a dreamer. Do you know that there is no some people now on earth, they dream almost every day, whether it makes sense or not, but they dream every night. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good, but I can tell you that they were purely dreamers. There are some people that dream once in a while. Like me, I dream once in a while. I can sleep for a whole month without any message, any dream. But daily message of intuition, yes, normally come. That one is almost on daily basis. And whenever I decide to connect myself to know some certain things, then I will project myself into that. I will know intuition, intuitively. Then, so my dreams comes once. On what more will it be in 2-3 times in a month, as case may be. My brother every night. And if my message dreams comes, it must happen. Yes. So, but on they will naturally they are dreamers. When they will, you go out again, and when so many ways in the messages based on how I develop myself. Yes, sometimes I will hear it as a voice. I call on go was of for the hour I've been. Susan, I'm the only one I will go me on Yaji. But for the fact of no only Macafa, am I gonna have a good so only what the Alpha use your Margaret. So on him. The only one I'm going to say what I care. And I can tell you that even if you are getting one particular method of receiving message from the medium, you can actually develop it and it will increase in many dimensions, depending on how upliftment and if you keep continuously striving for the light. Now, what I want to tell you is this: if you are normally maybe a dreamer, dreams as well simple means that maybe you fell asleep. It means that why you dreamt is because the spiritual you and the physical you are one. And once two of them are awake in the same capacity, what it means is that you are totally awake. You are totally awake in the land of the living. So, but why you sleep is that when the body feel weak and the body decided to rest, now the body will shut down some of the organs, meaning the radiation of the body will be weakened. And therefore, once it weakens, it will no longer grab the spiritual you firmly. Then the spiritual you will be able to travel to a far distance, planes, kingdoms, and realms. Are you following? Going to some mediums in order to extract some information and post those information to your back brain with the spiritual brain. Then from back brain, the back brain will transmit it to the frontal brain, which is the intellectual brain. Then for you to give those things earthly understanding and meaning. That is for dream. But every other ways, or to turn them manage what information. In every side, whenever they keep very quiet to meditate for a moment, either they hear voice, or they see it as a trance, or maybe intuition, their inner voice will begin to talk to them. And it's very correct. So all this are avenues where we human beings receive message, depending on how open you are. But I can tell you, you can be receiving information from many directions, depending on how open and mature you are spiritually. So what I'm telling you is that always pay attention whenever you had a dream, especially if you are called one, meaning that your dream can always happen. Pay attention, and they have already explained in my previous lectures where I teach about dreams. I have already made it known to you how you can differentiate the feelings and the real dreams. What name will we have upon labor? The categories of labor and what can cause you to feel that kind of or have that kind of dreams, known as labor. What was it? How you can be able to ascertain and know the real dreams and what you must do thereafter. So dreams is real. It's an avenue. It's an avenue whereby medium transmits information to us. Then there's other many avenues which I will mention few of them. Emokwala avenue of trance. Organa emegi as if you're about to sleep. Maybe a few minutes. It doesn't last long. You will say the thing, it will not happen as it's so real. And those so real ones, once you wake up, you will feel the heat. Or dreams. It's so real. No, you are frightened. That is. You are sweating. Even people that stay around you say, why are you sweating like this? You sweat till you wake up. Or some will even cry, have happened to me on some occasions. Cry until you wake up. It's so real. So real. So that one day. There's another people that we hear voice. The voice we mention their name. Let me give you an example. In the book of Samuel, you remember when Samuel was in the temple for mentorship, there was a priest then, a high priest then called Eli. And he was living with Eli for mentorship. One for this particular day, Samuel had a voice. Samuel. He quickly ran to his mentor, Eli, the senior priest. Namoku, did you call me? My mentor, my priest, did you call me? He said no. He went back. After a while, Samuel had another vision, another message, name calling again. He said, Samuel. And now he went back again to his mentor. I said, Namoku, did you call me? And Namoku said, no, I did not call you. As he's about to go, the high priest now, as an experienced spiritualist, understand that it might be that the spirit is calling this boy for message. And now to instructed Samuel, if that voice called you again, respond. Kube mo di bogi negente. Speak. Your servant is listening. And that was exactly what happened. And Samuel went out and heard the same voice again, and he responded very well. And the message was given to him. So meaning that sometimes more than chocolates here goes, but maybe you are not properly mentored. You don't even know what to respond, and that message will never come. So listening well. If you want to listen very well. If you want to respond very well. So it's another. So there are some people that receive their message through voice. The voice. Some people will tell you that the voice always come. Yes. Sometimes some of this music you are seeing, my writing. Sometimes I will be in meditation, maybe no promptu. It's not as if I have big on paper with me. Decided to crack my brain. No. I will be at the quiet place. The song will come. Once the thing comes, I will be hitting as if they singing it in the spirit for me to follow. Now sometimes I will be singing it. Once I'm hearing the voice, I will be following. I'll be following. Small time, I will jump from where I am. Maybe go and look for big and biro to jot it down. At least the chorus. Or the lyrics. And sometimes after a while, if you did not do it quickly, the thing will just go. Maybe at some other time, maybe it can take another month before it comes. So that is the spirit, it comes and goes. So if you understand the thing, how the thing works, you are showing develop your spiritual mind. So what I'm saying in essence is that quiet time. You remember the story of transfiguration. We were told that Jesus, James and John went to the mountain to pray. Why by mountain? Mountain is seen as a quiet area where not everybody will go. It's not where they are doing jamboree. Yes. So it means going to a quiet place. So I'm asking you, when was the last time you created a quiet time? Even in your compound, you can wait when people goes to bed. No, everybody is sleeping. You can wake up, look for a quiet place and stay for meditation. Very important. So why meditating now? The purpose of meditation is for you to have personal discussion with your instruments. By so doing, it have shown that you are serious. Let me tell you, Chukwuokike is not for the Christmas. So. Chukwuokike is not for the Christmas. In fact, the entire creation and the forces of nature recognize the fact that they are not for the Christmas. They will never give you what you don't want, you did not ask for. Believe in me, what you did not earn will not come to you. You earn in whatever that flows to you is what you earn. Maybe you are not conscious of who you are in the previous life. That's why you are seen as if you did not merit it. You merit it. So what you did not earn, you did not deserve will not come to you. That is why it's written in Matthew 7. I think Matthew 7 said, your iota, ask, it shall be given unto you. Seek, it shall find. Knock, it shall be, the door will open for you. So you must ask. You must look for, seek for those things you want. Then you must knock, meaning you make those efforts yourself. For you to say you will knock, meaning you are the one that will approach the door and knock, right? You make an effort. Seek, you are the one that is fighting. I want to get this. They must long for it. Then plead your petition, you must open your mouth and say what you want. You cannot be sleeping and work will give you everything on earth. If you don't like what is happening to you right now, make up decision to change everything about you and know what you are asking for. So what I'm saying is that for them to make a move to a quiet place while meditating, the disciples, the first Peter, James, and John, they told, according to that story in the Bible, they said they began to saw Jesus, they saw Jesus, Moses, and Elijah. They were surprised. Is it? And they began to say, is it not 3 people that are seen there? Extra 2 people, including their master. It's called transfiguration. So what I'm telling you is that for you to experience transfiguration, and the mysteries of life, you must always have a place where you normally go for meditation. Yes, you must have a place where you normally go for meditation. By so doing, that is the only way you can achieve greatness. So what am I saying? You must have a special place you normally go. Even if in your house, create particular time. Let it be that there is this particular time you shut all the doors. You don't want any distraction from man or woman, and you make your petitioning to your spiritual forces. They still say, prayerless person is a powerless child of God. You mean you need to be always pray, engage your forces, because no engage. So what am I saying? That dream is part of the ways and avenue where we receive message from the medium. Then, by intuitively positioning ourselves during the time of spiritual exercise, I keep saying it. If you are following me, you have not started spiritual exercise, you are not serious. Because I keep hammering on it. Spiritual exercise is the key. Me, I don't joke with spiritual exercise. So, you create time, the time you will use your spiritual exercise, engage your instruments, engage your chi, engage your spiritual forces. Then, tell them what you want. Tell them that you want to be a true OG. Then listen to their advice and begin to apply it. You can't just fold your hand and the money will fall from heaven. You can't fold your hand and the wisdom, knowledge, and vision will be coming. You must always present yourself where you'll be able to receive visions on what to do. So create your time. Know exactly where your strength lies. Does your strength lies in dreams? Or does your strength lies in intuition? This is your inner voice that people normally say is too tiny. I can tell you, if you develop it gradually, it becomes louder. That voice is called intuition. That's your inner voice.
urge you. Yes, it's called intuition, perception. So intuitively, some people are very active, and that intuition is one of my strong gifts. So you might be gifted in that way, or sometimes you are gifted by always hearing or seeing. It normally happen to you. If you are clairvoyance or clairvoyance, then, or you are some of those people that normally see your mind in astral travel. Do you know that there are still some people that have the gift or the gift to bilocate? Though that is another teaching for another day, but I can tell you those things exist. Depend on their spiritual vibration and their spiritual level. So create time to know exactly where your strength lies. If your strength lies in dreams, make sure you always clear your spiritual path, both physical and spiritual. I have taught about it in the past. So you know where your strength lies, so that your vision, your dreams will be clearer. 2, if your strength is intuition, make sure you always remove worldly distraction, so that intuitively we'll be getting the message clearer. Or maybe your vision lies in vision, seeing it, all these things. Then pay attention, know exactly where your strength lies, and look for a mentor that will be guiding you. You will be sharing some certain experiences with, so that you will be properly guided, and so that you will be able to develop and mature spiritually. Let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture concerning all you need to know about dreams and the mediums, because mediums are source of receiving information about what is happening in the other side of the divide, one more. So let me stop here. If you have any question in today's lecture, chat me on WhatsApp 0805 7837672. I repeat 0805 7837672, or 0813 8243 I repeat 0813 8243 See you tomorrow no ga one case yoku. Obu no nwe bro dey virtually. Emecha no ye prome. May the blessing of Chukwu Oke pray me henine. May you be protected. May you be favored. May man and woman begin to love you. May you be blessed massively. Whatever you lay hands, may they begin to witness revival. See you tomorrow. Amen.